Hey, welcome to Morty's Diner. Morty's Diner, the channel that nobody watches but two people, but everybody talks about. It defies the law of physics and mathematics. That's absolutely amazing. Two people watch this channel according to, but everybody talks about it. All those other channels. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, hello everyone. Currently 7 people watching, so we're already way ahead of the usual 2 viewers. Today's show is entitled Scurvy, Hexes, Witchcraft, Vultures, GD, JBJB, WN, 90K, Pesos, Blasting, Puck, Jock, Bateman, and of course, ROLEX. All right, so let's kick it off. And you know what's missing besides any content? I mean, some nice background music. So here we are. What day is it? I have no idea what day it is. I had the worst sleep and the worst nightmares, or dream/nightmares. Unbelievable. It's Tuesday. I just Googled it. I watched a video from the Watch Reporter channel, and I got a couple chuckles out of it. He can be funny, but anyway, I posted a video from another YouTube channel in my posts section. That video was posted for Mental Jock, so anybody can watch it. It's very funny. I actually LOL'd. So maybe Jock will see it. I think he'll like it. It's pretty funny. All right, let's get into the topics. But first, we'll welcome, Watch Nicholas. How come I haven't banned him? Okay. Well, I said I'm not taking money from those people because it comes with strings attached. They just bully and want control. I don't need those people's money. I would like it, just like I'd like the 71K I lost in the market last week back. But I'm not crying about it. I believe I'll get it back. End of. Interesting comment. We'll get back to that in just a second. GD, good afternoon. No more pesos for Morty. Yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll get right back to that. Good afternoon, Max Carter. And Rich Mitch. How you doing, Rich? AD, pesos for JB Euro bombs. Is this a viable plan? Well, we'll see how that plays out, AD. It's going to be, I don't know, interesting, but something to see. Got it, Rich. Thank you. Okay, let's go back to that first comment from the first Watch Nicholas. Yeah, I saw Watch Nicholas's clip from yesterday where he talked about and I'm paraphrasing Nick. Okay, the video would be up there unless it's in membership, and I'm not going to play the clip because there's no point. But paraphrasing what Nick said, he says, "Oh, Morty." He is kind of like a vulture. Did you see what he said in that last video about me liking the money but not needing the money, about the 90,000 loss? He said, "No, well, listen, and then he just verified or validated what I said on the video and in my comments, my chat. I mean, my 2 cents worth. He just validated everything I said. He said, "Well, it's true. I don't need the money. I like the money." That's what he said. He kind of validated that yesterday. He said, I lost the money. Yeah. But it's not realized. Well, realized, I don't know if he realizes realizing in that sense is an accounting term, which I understand what it means. Okay, but yeah, and I said that in my on my show. I said it's on paper, so he hasn't really lost it until he sells it, and it could go up, and he could make a big profit. So I understand that. Okay, but as of a couple of days ago, he's down 90,000. He lost 90,000, which is quoting what he said. So I'm not inaccurate in the video or what I've said. Okay. He said, I said, I'm not taking money from those people because it comes with strings attached. They just bully and want more control. I don't need those people's money. Well, but you've been taking people's money through super chats from the viewers and those people for 3 years on an incessant daily basis on each show of send money now, send money now. You have like 5 or 6 ways people can contribute to the channel. And you use the money for, buying Rolexes and buying stock, and nice 5-star meals. Because you show us all the food that you'd eat when you go to restaurants. You show the pictures on Instagram or on your channel or. So I'm not making any of this up. Okay. They just bully and want control, Nick says. Well, I have a message for Nick, who I would have said to my good friend, Watch Nicholas, but I don't know anymore if he's my good friend. They just bully and want control. So I would say this to Nicholas. As we say in the legal profession, you have no standing to make a comment like that. Your channel, especially within the last month, has been posting some of the most vile, I hate to say this, but I mean, it's just true. Some of the most vile, hateful, sick and twisted comments and videos, not only about me, not only about myself, but other people and other people's wives. Absolutely vile filth commentary. World War II Nazi imagery of Jewish people, which you can say, well, you give the other guy, you allow him to run his channel, but it's his shows, but it's your channel. You have total 100% control, whatever goes on your channel, whether it's from a panelist or from yourself. So you can't say, well, it's his show. No, it's your channel. You run it. You own it. So in the true effect, you own it, man. You own it, baby. So you have no standing to criticize any of the other haters. None of them. Even that guy who's your friend now, with considering the absolute outrageous, vicious, I mean, just beyond vicious stuff that's been on your channel in the last month. So I'm sorry, Nick, but you can't comment on that. You've exceeded the bounds of being able to. Yes, you can say whatever you want, but you've exceeded the bounds of being credible, criticizing other channels when your channel, has just gone haywire with the hate and incredible viciousness. It pains me to say that, but I mean, it's absolutely true. I would like it, just like I'd like the 71K I lost in the market last week. Okay, well, I said that, and he validates, verifies that what I said is correct. But I'm not crying about it. Well, clearly because you don't need the money. I understand it's on paper, but if you're not crying about losing 90,000 or 71,000, then you don't need the money. I believe you'll get it. I believe I'll get it back. Well, you certainly very well may get it back. And I said that. Just listen to my show. You'll hear me say that. So what your comments here just don't, there's no substance there. I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, it's true. Okay. So I think I've addressed that. I mean, once you go over the border of into the other side, then your comments about criticizing the other side They carry no weight, no gravitas, no nothing, because you've become one of them. And do I have to post? I mean, I'm not threatening. I'm just saying, Nick, I have screenshots of all the comments you've made about me in the last month, and the clips. Some of the most vile shit on any YouTube channel, period. I can't believe it was to watch Nicholas, who I was so friendly with, and vice versa. So you can't comment on other hate channels, Nick, because of what's been on your content. Just saying it, man. Don't ban Watch Nick. Well, I banned Dr. Bob and Uzi, and it's very tough for me to want to ban Watch Nick, because we got along so well for so long, and then he just yeah, it's a tough one. GD, channel member, I can't risk my good friend Morty not getting €2 every couple of weeks, so I can no longer send pesos. Okay, well, we'll talk about this. So I think it was yesterday. I don't know why, but I clicked onto Marcelo Time Live, and he had JB on as the panelist. And JB absolutely went off on our Argentinian friend GD for being the 2 cent, the king of the 2 cent donations. And a lot of people were talking about Morty being, it was Rufus. Rufus went on. He says, GD has been 2 centing me with the 2 cent donations over the last 7 years, 1 cent, 2 cent, 10 cent. And for the monetary amount of those contributions, he demands a lot. This is what Rufus and JB were getting at. He demands a lot and pulls a lot of throws his weight around with, for only giving 2 cents. So JB got on this, and he gave like a 20-minute face blast to GD. Maybe it was not even a 30-minute face blast. It was a 30-minute cannon barrage of face blasting. And then GD counter face blasted with some comments. And it was a real spectacle. It was arena level quality spectacle, with the GB going after GD with some return face blasting. It was messy and heavy. Unbelievable. So GD's overall comment, or overriding comment, was that JB will be looking at all the other channels, and if he sees GD giving a 20 peso, which is 2 cents, another 20 peso or whatever super chat, then JB will withhold all support from those channels, all financial contributions from those channels. So, in other words, what JB is saying is, if GD gives me a 2 cent, 20 peso or whatever super chat, which he does almost every show, then JB will not, if he wanted to, will not support this channel or any other channel where GD gives one of his peso donations. Wow. Holy cow. So what to do? I mean, because GB has super chatted here. JB, I mean. So holy cow. What a dilemma. Well, to be just realistic, I'd rather have $9.95 US or $9.95 in euros than 20 pesos, which is 2 cents. I mean, that's just, and I am a principled person. I certainly try to be a person of principle, but $10 speaks a lot more than 2 cents. And considering everyone else is getting tens of thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in support, and, I get 20 pesos, I'm going to have to ask GD, for the time being, as much as I enjoy your super chatting and as much as I enjoy you being on the show so often, or as often as you are, please refrain from any peso super chats till we see what JB's situation is. Okay? Because I'm not looking to upset either party, JB or GD. I'm glad that they both come here to watch the show, the kumquat content and all that. But for the time being, please, GD, please refrain from any super chat pesos until we get the or maybe until I get to talk to JB at some point and see where he's at with that. Okay, so thank you both, JB, and GD. All right, let's move on. So we covered Nick, we covered the GD JB situation. All right, to some extent, okay. AD never calling pesos for JB Euro bombs. Wow, well, we're gonna have to see what happens. Okay. Don't ban Watch Nick. Well, if I put him on the banned list, that would mean he can't be on the panel, which he hasn't been in months, okay? And it would ban him from the chat. I mean, he knows my email, which is mortysdiner@proton.me. Anybody can contact me. So he's always able to contact me via email if he has anything he wants to tell me or ask me. mortysdiner@proton.me. No apostrophe in the Mortys. So if I banned him, which he certainly earned for the most vile, hateful content videos he's posted on me, just beyond the pale of anything. So I don't know. I mean, I should, but I mean, he banned me. 4 months ago or so, I was on his Discord, the Watch Nicholas Discord page. And I mean, there really isn't anything there, just people posting watch pictures and him posting, this is true, him posting pictures of a nice dinner that he had, the pot roast, the beef, the steak, the beef stroganoff, the fish dinner, whatever he was eating, he'd post nice photos. That was about it, But the day after he brought back onto his channel, that guy, soon thereafter, I looked at the Discord page and I was banned. I couldn't get onto it, And he banned me from his chat because I did post a comment some months ago and it never showed up. If I'm still banned, I don't know. I haven't posted any comments because that was maybe 3 months ago or so, he did ban me from his chat. He was really angry, but I didn't do anything to him. If anything, he did it to himself. And it bothers me to say these things about him because I like the guy. I like Nick. We got along just fine, or better than fine. But he really, yeah. So he can always contact me by email, and I can always get back to him right away. So, and Instagram too. I'm on Instagram. So if I did ban him, I'm not cutting off the line of communication. There's always Instagram and email. Okay. Hello, Rich Mitch. Hi, Bateman. I want to talk about Bateman coming up. MT85. Oh, thanks so much for being here and supporting the channel. 19.99 super chat. This should cover GD for the next year. Wow. Thank you so much, MT85. 2 cents a day, or let's be fair, sometimes 10, 20 cents a day. 20 cents, let's say average it out to 10 cents a day. I can't do the arithmetic. I need a calculator. 365 days a year times 0.1. That's $36.50 a year from GD. Okay? Times 7 years. So over 7 years, he's given about $250, plus or minus. I appreciate that, but I mean, over 7 years, okay, I think JB's point is for the amount of shit stirring and things he insists on and requests and quote, demands on content or guests and bands. And that's a little bit of money for a lot of, okay. Pasta. Hello, Pasta. I like to talk about Pasta too for a moment later on. Morty, he's scum. Okay, now who's scum? There are so many people who I would classify or can be classified as in the scum category. I don't know who that would be. I'm not sure who you mean there. Show sponsor. Okay. Pasta. Thank you, Morty. He's a hate streamer. Well, people before, let's say before 4 months ago, approximately, I didn't really include Nick's channel in the hate channel content. I was on the fence about that. The other channels, you know which one I mean. It's pure viciousness, pure unbridled lying, hating, psychopathy, antisocial, pure hate, pure made up stuff, insult, degradation. I was on the fence about the Nick channel, but based on the last month and especially the last few weeks, it is now a pure hate channel. The things he said about some people, including myself, and videos he's posted. I'm sorry, but I mean, that's my feeling on that. He's become a real hate show. Nick and Uzi are scum and liars, I guess. Well, I don't want to, I hate to call them scum. Uzi, yes. Uzi is a sick guy, very, very sick, very troubled, a very troubled guy. Okay. I mean, it's just obvious to anybody. Even a psychopath watching Uzi's content would say, this guy's really troubled. This guy's sick. So Nick does have redeeming qualities. And by the way, I watched Nick's show yesterday. I think he was talking about the JB stuff from the Marcello show. And he was in top form and some very funny stuff. I was really laughing at some of his comments. I mean, some of his narration or, commenting on the clips. He was in top form yesterday afternoon and it was some very funny stuff. And I felt bad because, Nick, he's got it. He's got the talent and the verbal dexterity, the vocabulary, the wit, but he loses it when he goes for the hate and the pure hate and outrage and not outrage, pure hate and uncontrolled bitterness. And then he loses his the good side of what he can deliver. Like yesterday's show, which had a lot of laughs in it, but it's sad you aren't friends anymore. Well, I agree, but I had nothing to do with that. He made a decision and there was no way I could sit around, with that. So MT85 makes it rain. Well, he's always welcome here. He's a top guy. Okay. Even MT85 gets hate from those people because he's a cattle rancher. I mean, I heard some comments that they made about him because he's in the cattle ranching business, which just didn't make any sense. They were just vicious, deranged hate. Yeah, AD, how you feeling today? Better? The same? What? Yeah, a barrage. That's right, Peakline. Yeah. The JB blasting, face blasting on G yesterday was, on GD was a facial barrage of blasting. Yeah, incredible. That refers to JB, who indicated in one of his shows that the differences between North Jersey people and South New Jersey people, and totally different. South Jersey people are kumquats. That's what he said. Which is interesting because New Jersey is not an area of the country known for kumquats. In fact, no part of the U.S. is known for kumquats. China is known for kumquats. But anyway, AD, everyone becomes those people for Watch Nick. If they're not in the beginning, they will be in the end. Check the record. You Google it. The death count is massive. I got to read this. Everyone becomes a those people for Watch Nicholas. If they're not in the beginning, they will be in the end. Check the record. The death count is massive. I mean, like the Clinton body count. Oh, I saw a meme on Instagram. It said, had a picture of Hillary and then a corpse on the other side. And it said, do you know anybody who had 59 friends commit, quote, suicide? Think about it. It's incredible, but true. Yeah. Check the record. The death count is massive. Is everyone a jerk? I'm not a jerk. Too many to explain away. Well, yeah, maybe certain things, but a jerk, no. Okay. P. Clen. I got pesos, baby. I got pesos up to the yin yang. Okay, well, very nice. AD. Rich Mitch, I had good news today. Released from the hospital tomorrow. Oh, so AD is going to go home tomorrow. Great news. Bateman. Uzi needs to cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks. Happily platformed by Nick. Well, I'm going to hate to say this, but I'm going to agree with you, Bateman. Happily platformed. And Dr. Bob as well. Happily platformed. I don't know what's wrong with these people. The racism, anti-Semitism, and just flat out the viciousness. The word viciousness applies primarily to one guy. You know, that guy. Just unbridled viciousness. But the viciousness is now infected, infiltrated, or just attached itself. And I hate to say this, Nick, I really do, but to the Nick channel, because primarily of his new panelists, and yeah, Jesus, yeah, and Nick himself. All right, yeah, great news, AD. Great, okay. Yeah, he's going home tomorrow from the hospital, so terrific. Yeah, I want to talk to Bateman. And by the way, I'll put the invite link up. I can't imagine why anybody would join this panel. I mean, only 2 people watch it, according to, you know. But here's the invite link. Everyone's welcome to join. And I'll pin that to the top. I really only wanted to do 1 hour today, but we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling miserable and sick, so I can just keep going all day. What's the difference, all right? Okay, Pasta. Bateman is okay, even though we had a rough start. I don't know why anybody's been picking on Pasta. I mean, I hear him often enough to say, what the hell has Pasta ever done to anybody? Again, one doesn't have to do anything to anybody to get on to be blasted, by those people. Okay. Viscopathy. Well, if that's a word, I agree. Okay. Bart Simpson, $5 super chat. Oh man, thank you so much for the channel support. Thanks for being a rational channel host. Well, you know what happens? There's in being rational and truthful and factual, the counter to that is later today and tomorrow, I get the hate, the viciousness, the twisted lies and sick, twisted content, tributes and tirades of hate and lies that the lemmings believe. But it's worth it because someone has to speak the truth. And, there's good. Let me put it this way. What did the immortal original OC say? There's winners and then there's losers. And that's what it's all about, fuckers. Exactly. Thank you, Bart Simpson. B. Clint. Get well soon. We want you to get well. Right. Classic. AD. It's remarkably hilarious and sad that after all the control and bullying accusations Watch Nicholas makes about previous donors that ultimately he gave total control. Oh my God, do this again. It's remarkably hilarious and sad that after all the control and bullying accusations Watch Nicholas makes about previous donors that ultimately he gave control of his channel to Uzi. Isn't that astounding, AD? You nailed it. I got to read it one more time because I'm not focused on it. It's remarkable. I'm not. I need more coffee. All right. It's remarkably hilarious and sad that after all the control and bullying accusations Watch Nicholas makes about previous donors, that ultimately he gave total control of his channel to Uzi. Well, I mean, you nailed it. You nailed it. You got it. Crystal clear. You got it. Pasta. Morty, Nick has burned all of us. It's not good. Well, I mean, I really wanted to help his channel. I don't remember if I was there every night, every show, or almost every show for a half a year or up to even a year. But I usually showed up as a panelist, certainly a commenter. And in my opinion, I added a lot to being on his show. I tried to steer him in the right direction, away from the viscountness, the hate, the viciousness, the twisted, sick people. Having fun content. Was I a giant draw for mega donors? I don't think so. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. But he had other people there as well. But I think I was a great addition to his panel. I don't recall during the time I was a panelist on his show any major blow-ups of hate, viciousness, derangement, psychopathy, sociopathy, antisocial behavior, flipping out. It was fun stuff. He was laughing a lot when I was there. So was I. I don't hear him laughing much anymore like he used to. The episode where I bought him the beer and the weed, it was fun. I liked it. It was great shows. But anyway, that was then and this is now, as even he says, something like that. Okay. Peakland, if Nick got laid, do you think he'd calm down? I have no comment on that one. Peakland, I like good pasta primavera. Well, who doesn't? Peakland, Watch Nicholas and Floozy share the same affliction. They're both going bald. I don't understand this bald. Well, I understand the going bald. Men and women, as they age, baldness, hair loss occurs. It's just a natural thing, And some people don't want to lose their hair, and I understand that. But what would Ed Asner have been with a full head of wavy hair like the, he wouldn't have been Ed Asner, nor would Telly Savalas or lots of people. So bald is bald. I mean, Ed Harris doesn't wear a wig, and Sean Connery, he only wore a wig in the movies. John Wayne only wore a wig for his movies. In real life, he never wore his hair pieces. So, because they were secure in their manliness, The fact that they had tens of millions of dollars and women all over the place and power, of course, it didn't hurt. Hollywood power, that is. Welcome to the show. Hello, Bateman.
Hey, Morty. How are you?
Oh, nice. What time is it there in Aussie land? New Zealand.
New Zealand. It's 20 to 1 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just catch up on the last comments, and then we can have a nice chat.
No worries.
All right, great. Rich Mitch, that was Zen. This is to Rich Mitch. I went bald at 19. Well, Steve Martin, didn't he his hair went all white when he was in his 20s or something? I mean, just because, you lose hair or your hair goes gray or white, what would Peter Graves have been if he just had regular black hair? Wouldn't he have been pretty boring? I think so. Peakland, Patrick, do you have any cute nurses tending you in the hospital? Hey, that's a great question, Peakland. Maybe when Patrick comes back on a panel soon, he'll tell us any nurse stories from the hospital. That would be great. What does that mean? Bateman.
It's part of the haka Kamate.
What does that mean?
So the haka is the
Oh, right.
Maori war dance. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Hey, okay. So yeah. So let me go back to the title. Scurvy, hexes. Boy, there's so much on to address today. Scurvy, hexes, witchcraft, vultures, GD, JB, watch Nick, 90K, pesos, blasting, puck, Jock, Bateman, ROLEX. Holy cow!
There's a
I was going to
lot.
do a
There's a
show
lot.
last night, but I just couldn't. I'm tired. I said, well, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, fair
Pasta,
enough.
$5 super chat. Thank you, Morty. Just thank you. Thank you, Pasta, for the channel support. Always great to see you. And anytime you want to hop on, Pasta, anytime. Okay. Thank you, Pasta. Okay, Bateman. How are you doing, Bateman?
I'm doing okay, thanks, Morty. I'm just dealing with some personal stuff at the moment, but
Mhm.
life's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm just out and about at the moment. Sorry.
Being a
So,
Kiwi, do you or does your family own any sheep?
no, we don't.
Okay. Do you have any friends that are sheep people?
I think we might have a few
There you go.
farmer
Right.
connections within the family. Yeah.
Okay, very good.
So,
And last question, sheep wise, is how far would you have to walk or ride a bicycle to find sheep grazing out there in the countryside?
ooh, couple minutes.
A couple minutes. So there are sheep everywhere in New Zealand, basically.
In a much more rural area, yes. Like
Because
in the
I
city,
saw the
you won't
statistic
find
that
many.
there's 100 million sheep in New Zealand.
It sounds
Considering
about
the
right.
size of the
Yeah.
country, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, we get the premium wool. You know.
Right. When you were a kid in, say, junior high, high school age, did you ever hear stories or directly see anything involving any of your friends, firsthand or secondhand, that involved relationship experiences with sheep?
No, I didn't.
Because when I lived in North Texas, I heard stories about cows and rural Texan people. I mean, this is true, you know.
Well, there you
But
go.
yeah, but you never heard sheep people's stories.
No,
Okay,
no, I didn't.
all right, very good. Pasta Bateman's a good guy. Well, we're going to find that out, but I think he is until
Thank you, Pasta.
we'll see how it goes. Yeah. P. Clen, sheep outnumber people 5-1 in New Zealand. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, so this brings up, since you're here, and it's nice to have you on the show.
Sure.
This brings us to the next title and the next topic in the title.
The meat and gravy.
Puck, Jock, Bateman.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So I don't watch all the shows anymore because I just can't take it. You know, it's just too much.
That's fair enough.
But
That is
yeah,
fair enough.
but I did see some parts where this fellow Puck, who I really almost know nothing, no, almost next to nothing about, except he likes to wear the chainmail and the sword. I saw that episode. Okay.
Mm.
And then I saw a clip, maybe the Nicholas channel posted it or some other channel, where he said he was driven to suicide watch because of you. And you and Jock. But he mentioned you, or the post mentioned you, and because you treated him so brutally, ruthlessly, and you drove him into the clinic for suicide watch. So my question is this bullshit, or did you play a part at all in him getting to a suicidal ideation stage?
And that's just a beautiful narrative from our good friend Watch Nicholas there. I mean, he to really take you back a little bit, he kind of popped up in one of Tan's dungeons, you know, and so he was saying,
Oh,
look,
10, right, yeah.
I'm in a bit of a financial hard place, you know, and so Tan kind of pitched in with the idea, oh, well, maybe we could do like a fundraiser for you or something. And so I said, look, I'm happy to facilitate that, you know,
A
on my next
fundraiser for
dungeon.
Puck. A fundraiser for Puck.
Yeah, a fundraiser for Puck.
Okay.
And so like Yeah, I mean, the thing that happened with Jock, it's a bit of a gray area, right? He kind of came in and just gave him a bit of a light hazing, and Puck, he took it the wrong way, and he got really upset. Jock eventually he sort of apologized about the whole thing. He said, "Look, I'm really sorry. Like it was just meant to be just a bit of a lighthearted joke, you know." And he was even kind enough to chip into the fundraiser. He funded it, so
Mm,
there was a wee bit of money raised from Jock as well.
mhm,
Yeah. Uh, yeah, because he said he had like a problem with I think it was his car registration or just some rust damage with his van.
mhm.
And so I mean the remark that Jock made, he was just like, what's next? You want us to help you fund a yacht or something as well? Obviously it was a joke, but I mean Puck just got really he got really upset about it. And I think he sort of mentioned something about having some possible like um PTSD about like money or something. Like something just triggered him, right? And so like he got really depressed, just really sort of crazy as well. He said, "Look, just give the money to your angry Scottish friend." Instead, he was directing that at me, saying I should give it to Jock, and then he eventually he did say, just give it to like an animal shelter. And so
Mhm.
I did actually give proof as well, but I did send that money to an RSPCA in New
No, I
South
saw
Wales,
that clip.
Australia.
You showed the donation receipt to the local
I did,
animal
and
society. Yeah.
yeah, and in case anyone thinks that's doctored, I'm happy to forward the PayPal email receipt. So
Well, you
there's no funny
posted
shit
the
going on there.
receipt. Why would
I did,
anyone
but see,
question it was doctored? Well, of course, those people would question anything. So, yeah.
you can't doctor an email receipt, is what I'm saying. But you can
Right.
obviously fake a screenshot. But I'm happy
Well,
to
if you can
provide like
fake a
a
birth certificate, if Barry can fake a birth certificate, you can fake an animal shelter receipt, you know.
no, you can't. Well, I mean, this is directly from PayPal, so there's no funny business there.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if Obama can do it, then on
Sure,
his birth
sure, sure.
certificate, then a computer expert guy, could certainly forge any receipt,
I
But
guess you could, but I
I
mean,
would never
Obama's got a
accuse
lot
you
more
of
power than
forging
I
the
do.
donation receipt. Yeah, but
Anyway, yeah, like it's all that's all genuine. And obviously, like there was a Ko-fi donation or like a fundraiser setup as well. I've obviously refunded all of those donors. Um, and so there was like this. Uh, what happened? Like I don't know how his girlfriend kind of got involved. She just tagged the dungeon in one of her videos, and I sort of checked it out. And I said, "Oh, this woman has had like an actual thing with Puck." So I wanted to get a bit of an insight from her, and so she said that Puck's kind of he's done some nasty things. This isn't really his first rodeo. Like I can't help but feel bad for the guy, and I guess I don't know why he was tagging me specifically. I mean, like I guess it's because I was the one who agreed with Tan to start the fundraiser. I'm not sure.
so how much money, since it was public, I guess, how much money was raised for the fundraiser for Puck?
Well, I've already refunded all of the Ko-fi donations, but there was at least 175 Australian dollars that got sent to the animal charity.
So
So,
175 Aussie was raised.
excluding
About.
the Ko-fi donations, because
Yeah, yeah.
like
So
the Ko-fi
about that.
donations can be refunded. Yeah, yeah.
And Puck didn't want that because why?
I don't know, like it was like a switch just kind of flipped with him, and we said so many times with him, like, look, man, just sort out your PayPal and we can send it to you. And he's saying, look, I don't want the fucking money. Send it to your Scottish friend instead. Send it to this little
Hmm.
guy. And he started dropping f bombs and all this stuff, and it just got out of
Mm.
control. And so that's when I said, look, that's it. We'll just give it to an animal charity instead.
Okay. Was the
Yeah.
fundraiser idea that came from Tan and yourself and Jock, and then the ensuing fundraiser itself, was that all done with a good heart and good nature, or was it done to troll the guy?
No, we really wanted to sort of shit out because obviously, he's not in the best position. Like
Okay.
he, I mean, it's hard. He's not really making the best choices, and I thought it was a good deed. We could really get him some money and help
Yeah.
him get back on the road because I mean it was a problem with his Toyota Hiace, which he needs that to haul around his caravan, which is my understanding.
What does
And I
that
mean,
mean
without
when,
it, you,
when he says caravan? That's a British term, British English. What does that mean?
he lives in the caravan. I think the equivalent is a trailer.
A
And
mobile
so
home? A
yeah,
trailer?
yeah, mobile home, yeah,
Mobile home. Okay, right. Okay.
yeah,
Wow. All right. So that's what the receipt was, the money that was going to go to Puck. You gave that to the RSPCA or whatever you would call that.
that's
Right.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. So why are you now hated by Watch Nicholas in these comments for being the guy who created his? Because I saw a clip of Puck talking about, he was in tears, about near suicide status, of
Yeah.
having to go to the clinic for help. And
Well, I mean that's just Nick. He's really just. I think at this stage he's just desperate. He's throwing shit to see what sticks.
I see.
Um,
Mm,
yeah, I don't know what he's doing. And we. I mean, obviously I was there helping him out for a wee bit, but
okay.
I don't know.
Wow. All
Just
right.
just the whole stuff with Dr. Bob. I mean, Dr. Bob. I feel like he's just kind of playing. He's just kind of chilling out there. I think he's the real problem in all of this.
Dr.
And
Bob turned out to be a real disappointment for me. I mean, I can't say a huge disappointment, but he turned out to be a real disappointment because we got along just terrifically. And
yeah,
then several weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or so, he joined with Uzi and Nick on just producing uh, real hateful content on the channel there.
yeah.
It's just inexplicable why people would do that. But yeah, all right. So I guess that covers the story behind the Puck situation.
Yeah,
All right, now,
I hope
who
it does
is
give some clarity.
okay? Now, who is? I don't know this person, but I've seen this name now. Who is Jevum?
So Jevon was someone who tagged the dungeon, and that's how I kind of found her. But she was supposedly like having a long distance relationship with Puck. Um, so I kind of brought her on to kind of get a bit of an insight about
So
what's
she's
going on
somebody
with this
who
guy.
knows him personally.
Yeah, so I
They're
think
friends, or
they've
they
gone
were
back like a
friends, or
year or
they are
two.
friends.
They were supposedly long distance lovers.
Okay,
So
all right.
yeah, yeah.
Now I don't have.
Sorry, I'm on my phone, so I'm
Yeah, yeah.
struggling
No,
to see
no,
the.
you sound
Yeah.
fine. I saw something about. I only saw a bit of it, so I don't know the story. Somebody took pictures, still pictures or video of Tuck in the bathroom and posted it. Who was
Yeah,
that, and what was that about?
that was her. I think she got it from like a live stream or something. I'm not sure.
So she didn't video it herself. She found the video or the photos.
I think she might have screen recorded it. I could be wrong. I'm not sure, but I mean
Oh, okay.
that was crazy. Yeah.
So she got a copy one way or another of him in the bathroom. And
I think it was supposedly his webcam, and so that was just like he was just doing this stuff in his caravan. And I
okay.
mean,
And so she made a copy of it or got a copy of it, one or the other, and posted it on the internet.
she did, which I mean, fucking
Now,
dude, that was
why?
crazy.
I've never talked to her. I have no knowledge. I don't know anything about her. Why would she have done that?
No idea.
Because that
Genuinely
is
no
that
idea.
is total that is real
That was
discountenance.
fucked. Yeah,
That's
no,
discountenance,
that
right?
was wrong. Yeah, that was fucked.
And
I agree.
now, how did this woman Jevum discover the Dungeon Channel?
Um,
Well, to the point where now so we know who she is, or you know who she is now. How did she find the dungeon? Do you know?
I think it's because I think it's because Puck originally had tagged the dungeon in something, and so she would have. I mean, she must be following Puck around or something. I don't know, but she she then later made a video and tagged the dungeon in it, and that's how I found this video, and it kind of gave us a bit of Puck Elf lore, you know, lore. Don't know if that's how
Yeah,
you pronounce that.
yeah,
Yeah,
lore, yeah, like whore, lore. Yeah,
lore. Yeah, lore. Yeah. There
right.
you go.
Wow, amazing. Yeah, Rich Mitch, you say Puck in that video, Puck shed no tears when he was doing the crying thing about the suicide clinic and all that. Um, like, well, Amber Heard in that courtroom testimony, that was just awful acting. There was no tears at all, no sorrow in her eyes, just amateur acting. But
Mm.
people react. People, tears don't necessarily always come along with those situations. But I don't know if they were tears or not. It was not that easy. It was not that good a camera picture to see if there were tears or not. I'm
Mm.
not going to judge the guy if there were tears or no tears. I mean, a husband can lose a wife, and at the funeral, he could be in absolute agony, but there's no tears. You know,
Mm. Stoicism, right?
Does Charles Bronson cry when he's suffering in deep pain? I don't know if he ever did.
Mm.
John Wayne, I don't know if these guys cried, but they were suffering many times probably. So, or when
Being
they lost their
stoic, right?
wives, so,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Let's see. Bateman got pucked.
I got fucked. Yeah,
Wow. That was Puck
whatever that
pretending to cry.
means.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Pasta. Dr. Bob is a total lazy bum. Wow. Now let's get to the scurvy comment. This is a good segue. So in the JB show appearance yesterday on the Marcello channel, he went after Dr. Bob for a little bit, and he said this guy's never been out in the sunlight in who knows when. The guy's got scurvy. First, Nick said the same thing. I said when I heard that, I said, did he just say scurvy? Scurvy. I haven't heard the
Yarr.
word
Yeah.
scurvy used since Mutiny on the Bounty and the Christopher Columbus, the three ships. The sailors were getting scurvy because you're out there sailing in the 1800s and you're out of food, you're out of citrus. Scurvy. Then I think he said scummy, but he did say scurvy because I heard the replay. Said, yeah, he said scurvy. So, have you ever encountered anybody who had to deal with scurvy? I never have.
No, I haven't. Never.
Not since the British Navy of the 1700s or 1800s, but
Exactly.
wow, scurvy talk. Okay. Now, what do you know anything about? Because I heard some clips about Puck putting out hexes and his connection to witchcraft knowledge.
Yes.
What can you say about? Because I've never heard anybody talk about hexes and witchcraft in all the time on YouTube that I've spent. What is his connection with hexes? Giving out hexes, putting out hexes, and witchcraft. Is he schooled in those things?
He might very well be. I mean, he claimed he was like a polytheist or something, and he's dished out a lot of these hexes to people, their entire bloodlines, their cats.
Yeah,
their
not only on the
dogs.
person themselves, but everyone connected with them, and their
Yeah,
family and everything. Right.
crazy shit.
Wow. Were you the subject of one of his hexes?
Yes, I have been the subject of one of his hexes.
And
Including
so far,
Jock.
is everybody in your circle okay?
Well, this
Since
personal stuff.
the hex was cast, if that's the correct phrase, have you or any of your immediate family or friends been, or your immediate circle, been affected with a car crash, diagnosis of fatal disease, a loss of business, et cetera, et cetera?
Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We just have experienced a loss in the family, but I mean, we did actually expect this. It's been rough for the poor guy. I don't really want to go into much detail
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Pasta. GD, I did it one time, not anymore. He went to the dark side. That refers to a previous comment, I would imagine. Okay. Dr. Bob. Right. Okay. Max Carter. JB gave Dr. Bob and Jax a heavy face blast. Yeah, it was a cannon barrage of face blasting. It was a one-man cannon barrage of face blasting. GD did do a return face blasting, but it was no match to the massive cannon barrage laid out by JB. It was Argentine versus Portugal, or Portugal versus Argentina. or North Jersey versus Argentina. It was no contest. JB blew him away with the face blasting. It was incredible. Do you think that crying video from Puck was just play acting, or genuine?
The video that he uploaded.
Yeah, that he was crying and talking about going to the clinic. He's on suicide watch and all this.
Oh, sorry. That I must not have seen that one. I
Oh,
remember
okay.
seeing
Yeah, I
another
don't see
one
any
where.
reason. I didn't see any reason why that was being faked at all. Many people have been driven to thoughts of suicide, suicidal ideation, and been sent to and admitted themselves to a hospital because of the hate, viciousness, and psychopathy of many people or certain people on YouTube directed at certain individuals. This is established, proven fact. It's documented.
Mm.
So if he was driven to that mental despair, it's certainly believable. So, but then again, the curious thing is, why did he come back and appear on like Nicholas yesterday or whatever channel I saw him on? He came back.
I think he might have like a bit of a memory lapse or something. I'm not sure because I remember the last interaction he had with Nick. Like Nick was absolutely just abusing him, calling him. He was just doing whatever he could, saying, you're a fucking incel loser and all this stuff, which is
incels,
actually quite funny coming from Nick. So, well, the whole incel thing anyway, just how he sort of targets people's partners and spouses, what have you. So, yeah,
amazing. Yeah,
amazing.
GD. It is. It's beyond amazing. I'm not sure what the word would be. Beyond amazing, beyond saying beyond belief. It's beyond incredulity. It's beyond. I don't know. GD. JB is a curious case, Max. He funds Liam's chocolate flip-flop lifestyle, yet when Liam barks orders, JB obeys without hesitation. All right, I'm not aware of any of that, but I don't know what the relationship is between JB and Lux Report. I don't know. Interesting. To
my knowledge, I think JB's he's just supporting the shows, right? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't watch the Lux show. It's on at 3:30 in the morning here, and besides, I'm not going to watch Lux Report.
Fair enough.
Not interested. Yeah. GD. I mean, I've talked to him many times on my channel, and he's just abused him. He's just abused. He abuses every opportunity he gets, and a sinister guy. I'll just leave it at that. Bateman is a genuinely good guy who works for a degenerate, morbidly obese K joining.
Ooh.
I'm sorry I read that. I don't see any point in, I mean, if you want to call him a sinister guy, sinister behavior, bad piece of work, fucked up, those are fine. But getting into physical descriptions, I don't see where that fits in. Like when they Bear and everybody else, many other people refer to Tim Wright as the one-eyed grifter. I find that despicable. Leave out the physical affliction part or the physical characteristic part. You want to call him a fucking grifter or whomever, yeah, fine, whatever. Calling somebody a one-legged, a one-eyed, an impotent, a fat, disgusting fucking piece of fuck, well, leave out the physical shit, That's just my opinion.
It's a wee bit of an ad hominem. Sorry.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not necessary. If the guy's a fucking piece of shit, you have to call him, a one-eyed, a one-legged, wheelchair-bound, grifter. Just call him a grifter.
I'm not sure if GD knows. I'm not sure if GD knows this, but I'm not actually working for Lux. I'm doing this dungeon thing, and I split it with Archie. So.
Yeah, well, Patel Philippe made me an offer or offered me to be on the dungeon, to run dungeon shows or host, be the main panelist. And after the 30% Google, it would be split 50-50 with Archie. And I thought about it and I said, no, I just can't do that. And one reason of others would be I don't want to be involved financially in any way or content-wise with Lux, who runs the channel. And Patel Philippe said, explicitly, Lux does not own the channel. He does not run the channel. The channel is run by Archie. Now, I have no reason to disagree or disbelieve. I mean, Patel Philippe, when he said that, he said it very clearly. But I've heard stories in the past that he gets a 10% cut of the profits, of the revenue of the Dungeon channel, which may or may not be true. But he's there a lot, bossing people around and controlling things. So does he have an actual position of part owner? I don't know. But Patel said absolutely not. It's Archie. So that would mean 50% after the Google deduction, 50 for you and 50 for Archie, and 0 for Lux. But I've heard Lux, the big guy, 10% to the big guy. So and that big guy meaning Joe Biden, not size thing. Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah. Lux gets 10% of Archie's 50%. Or some cut. Maybe so. Okay. Cup of soda. Who is Cup of Soda? All right. Patel is telling you that because he knows that's the only way you would go on there. He's lying to you. Really? I don't think so. Well, I don't see why he would lie to me. I've never done anything to Patel, ever. I've never done anything to anybody. Well, I have, but they were justified and retaliatory in nature. So those were justifiable, a couple instances. But otherwise, I've never done anything to anybody. Right. GD, I was here before the Barnacle. You see, what was this Barnacle talk? Jesus, okay.
Barnacle, Scurvy, we're
wow, nautical,
getting all the
nautical
names,
themes today. Wow. Yeah. Amazing. So do you have a dungeon show later on today?
I'm not on my computer at the moment. I'm sort of out of town for a bit, so.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, or just the personal stuff going on, so.
So, just as a recap, these vile and vicious things that have been said about you on the Nicholas channel are just baseless, and just come from an area of hate.
Pretty much. I mean, I think he's desperate. He's throwing shit to see what sticks, and I'm just ignoring it. It's not worth my time.
Well, I mean, the Nicholas channel, which in the past was a source of many laughs, and quick wit from Nick, it's descended into hate and viciousness with Dr. Bob and Uzi. And Nick, because it's his channel as well, and he has participated in it. And Jax does the evening show, Jax and Dr. Bob, a late night show. And I've talked to Jax many, many times on my channel. We always have gotten along just fine, but
he's very verbal about his hate for Archie and Lux.
Lux Report and Archie, right? Yeah. I don't want to say anything about Jax, but I've heard him over a long time now on these shows, and he's really changed from just friendly chit chat about movies and music and stuff in general, Ohio talk or whatever, to now. Getting into the hate talk, the viciousness and hate talk, not against me, but other people that he talks about, and people and it's affecting him, not for the good, but badly. And I hope he watches out for himself and not get sucked into this cesspool of hate that's out there. Because he's better
a fun
than
guy,
He's better than
he's
that.
Not in a healthy mindset. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I know from talking to him many, many times on the shows, he's much better than that, and he shouldn't. He needs to watch out because he is getting sucked into becoming into the hate environment, and it's just not going to be good for him.
What's that?
Because there's nothing in it for him to fall into that cesspool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello, Brightling. Glad to see you. How are you? Yeah, a lot of viciousness. It's just terrible. Yeah.
Morty, sorry, buddy. I've got to leave you to it, man. I got to.
Oh, okay. So. Thank you very much for stopping by and talking.
Thank you for the chat, man. I
appreciate
it.
Right. See you later.
Have a good show, mate. Bye
All right,
bye.
thanks. All right, catch you later. All right, that was Bateman. So let's recap the topics: scurvy, hexes, witchcraft. We covered that. Vultures. Yeah, now even Watch Nicholas called me a vulture. Now that guy, he called me a content vulture, a content buzzard, which makes absolutely no sense. He's the guy who, for 2 years or 3 years solid, does a 3 hour show of nothing but playing certain other people's content and criticizing and mocking them. You know, stealing literally someone else's content for his own show, playing 3 hours worth of. So that's a content vulture. Okay. Then he says, I've been waiting for 7 years in the background, waiting for Watch Nicholas to implode his channel so I could swoop in there like a vulture and pick up his leads. That makes absolutely no sense. 7 years ago, Watch Nicholas wasn't even on YouTube. If he was, I never saw him, never heard of him. Okay. I was just doing my own little show for, $1 a show, basically. And if anything, I supported Watch Nicholas more honestly and positively than almost anybody else out there, inflicting no pain whatsoever, except for one instance, which was justified retaliatory, a justified retaliatory incident or exception, which was dropped and everything was fine again. Okay, but I've done nothing to him, nothing. But that doesn't mean anything. He's totally gone off on me. And now he calls me a vulture. It's funny because for the whole time he's been on, it's been nonstop. And I'm not criticizing him, but I'm just pointing this out. He's been known, his channel and himself have been known as Send Money Now, X number of times each episode of his show. Send money now, send money now. GoDaddy, PayPal, Super Chat, Ko-Fi, Buy Me a Coffee, whatever he uses, it's endless, endless, endless. Send money now, send money now. 3 weeks ago, after he said, I don't need the money. I like the money, but I don't need it. I'm quite comfortable. So I started saying, I need the money. I get the nonstop attacks from that guy. And now Nicholas, now I'm a now I'm a vulture. And a grifter. It was just amazing. For the 6 years and 11 months before that, these guys never said, Morty does such good work. He's been around for so long and nobody supports him with the money. Why don't people support Morty? He deserves it. He's earned it. He's worked for it. No, But you can't. It's just amazing. Okay, we got that covered. All right. GD and JB, we got that covered. Nicholas, the 90K, right? We got that covered.
to come on, but like, dude, what do? I lost so much money. Seriously, I didn't know I could lose this much money this fast. I'm so pissed. I lost so much money today. So much money yesterday. I lost like 3 Yacht Masters in like a couple days. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters.
Wow. That last video, Nick didn't like. He commented about that yesterday on his channel. But he has no standing because I'm just highlighting things that he has said himself. And the irony or the amazingness of listen, let me tell you this: if somebody loses $17,000, $90,000, and the way they assess that is, I lost three. I lost like 3 Yacht Masters in 2 days. That's somebody who doesn't need money. Because if somebody needs money, they would say, "Holy shit! I lost $90,000 this week. I can't pay my rent tomorrow. I can't make my car payment. I don't have any money for dinner tonight. They're turning my power off. I can't pay the power bill." That's somebody who needs money. Somebody who doesn't need money says, "I lost like 3 Yacht Masters yesterday." I mean, it's evident, self-evident. That's the reality. Okay. So, I mean, there's a difference between, I can't pay my rent. I can't go to the dentist because I have no money and my tooth pain is killing me. Versus, I lost 3 Yacht Masters yesterday. Now, this is just truth. Okay. And this is not hate. This is just pointing out the, it's not even the word irony. This is pointing out the nonsense, the craziness, the insanity of what goes on other channels. And anyway, okay, let's go back to the comments. We catch up here. Very good. All right, here we go. Let's see. Need some background music. Where's the coffee shop music? Where? Here it is. Okay, got it. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let me catch up here. GD, I've got no problem with you, Bateman, nor with Caesar. TW made it rain on Puck and never got a refund. Yeah, but did TW not refund Nicholas for buying for the money for him to buy a computer? It's too much. Okay. GD is getting content for Nicholas. Take some time, Bateman. GD, I'm independent, MT. Just a couple of days ago, Nicky D wrenched me. But did he face blast you? E-wrenching and face blasting are different. All right. Where are we here? I'm losing. Okay. Pasta. Nick has made baseless remarks and lies about all of us. He is scum at the end of the day. Oh, that's pretty vicious. I myself would not use the word scum, even though he has posted and supported the posting of the most vile fucking shit I've seen on any YouTube channel. I don't want to use the words. I myself would not use the word scum, but I would say he's lost it. GD. Plus, Nikki's bended me multiple times, and you just care about the entertainment. I see. Hey, hello, JD. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of viciousness. You bet. Let's see here. No way, but why? I don't know what that refers to, JD. GD. JB bended me. Marcelo time earlier on Lux's command saying I was doxing while he maintains his name is not Liam. Who cares what his name is? Okay. Hello, one. Well, Archie calls him Liam, but I don't care what his name is. Okay. Breitling, there are some commonalities that have come out with Watch Nicholas to other YouTube personalities that are very self-serving. I got to read this again. Hold on. There are some commonalities that have come out with Watch Nicholas to other YouTube personalities that are very self-serving. I think that makes sense. Right. Darth Ziggler, hello. GD, you just figured that out. Okay. JD to GD. That's not nice what those people did to you, buddy. You need justice, my friend. Breitling, there are a lot of those that give and those that take. A lot of YouTubers that are strictly takers. Well, that's absolutely true. 100% true. Bart, the grocery outlet store in Northeast Portland is closed because of theft and violence. Way to go, Mayor of Portland. Well, yeah. The new mayor is he's a piece of shit. He's incompetent and destroying the city. Not as bad as Ted Wheeler, but he's pretty new at the job. So he'll turn out to be just as bad. He's done absolutely nothing to quell the rioting and civil disturbances going on with the ICE protests, riots, I should say. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Which reminds me, I saw a story, I think yesterday, that the governor of Massachusetts or the mayor of Boston, one or the other, appointed a man. Oh, as a governor, he appointed some tranny man guy, they, them, to be on the state commission on women's rights or something like that. He appointed a man dressed as a woman to be on that committee. It's fucking insanity. A rhetorical statement. YouTube deleted Puck. GD, thanks to JB, who gives Morty €2 every 6 weeks, while giving Lux at least €50 every day. I don't know what he gives to Lux. I have no idea. While giving Lux at least €50 every day, I can no longer support my good friend Morty. Well, that brings a tear to my eye, but I need to talk to JB or watch JB and see what he's going to be doing. Well, I can understand that, yeah. Hello, JD. $6.99 super chat, channel supporter. JD, thank you very much. Here, Morty, you're awesome, my friend. Thank you for being you. Very classy. Keep it up. Well, that's what I try and do. It gets me nowhere on YouTube, but that is what I try to maintain to do. You know, that doesn't make sense. That is what I right. Whatever I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, Darth. All right. It's the voice. The producer nailed the voice. Oh, you mean in that Nick video? Yeah, I mean that was brilliantly done. Yeah. A+++ production value. I agree. It's a masterpiece. Many of the recent videos the marketing department has been creating are absolute masterpieces. I'm absolutely blown away when I see these. One, I think, well, this is unbelievable. And then the one that comes next even blows away the one that was just preceding it. Yeah, okay. Damn, GD. JB has a hard on. Well, I mean, it was on Marcelo's show yesterday. JD really blasted the hell out of GD. I upvoted because it's the right thing to do. Well, thank you very much. Let's take a look at the upvotes. And am I getting any free 10 upvotes? They're free, you know. You don't have to give anything. 20 viewers and 10 upvotes. I guess we're coming along. Thank you all. Darth, well, it's easy to do this stuff when your parents still pay for your lifestyle. JD, where's JB? Why is he not supporting Morty? Well, look, it's none of my business, and it's certainly not for me to tell anybody directly, why aren't you supporting my channel? I don't do that. I do that with Marcelo, because Marcelo, if you remember he did a video where he went absolutely berserk. I forgot against who he was addressing the video to, but he demanded $100 for his birthday. He says, give me $100 on my birthday, you go masturbate yourself. And I don't know who that was addressed to, but he just went absolutely ballistic because somebody wouldn't give him $100 for his birthday. The guy who's got a $500,000 Rolex collection, which is fact, okay? So I started putting in my comments, Marcelo, no give me $100 birthday present. He go masturbate himself. But yeah, okay. Darth, I think it's a BS bitch move to push a guy out with your money because you don't like him. Well, that's where that phrase, I pay to play. No, it's pay to control. Never been pay to play. It's pay to control. He only shows up every 6 weeks. Really? I don't think so. He comes around more than that. JB doesn't really enjoy Morty's brilliant, comedic quality, original content. He's more of a Lux content guy. Well, listen, he can do whatever he wants. Okay. Right. Darth Diggler. It's kind of like Jack's with me. I don't like him, but listening to his show is like going to the zoo and watching the apes eat their own poop. Pretty funny. Yeah, I'm worried about Jack's because I like the guy. He's got a lot of positive things, a lot of positive attributes. And building up a life from the shit life he had in the past, which he's talked about openly enough. And I don't think he's aware of it, but he's being sucked into the cesspool of hate and shit. And I hope he watches out for himself because, but hey, look, he's an adult. He knows what he's doing, I hope. And maybe he doesn't. That's the thing. A lot of people, you get confused and lost and tricked into changing who you normally would be. And then you get enveloped into the world of shit. JD, I'm not going to read that because, okay. GD, despite the viciousness, I'm not going to read, he showed up as, yeah, well, I'm glad you find that amusing entertainment, GD. That reveals something about you. Yeah. Okay. JB's making lots of shorts and big supporting. JB's been making lots of shorts and big supporting Lux right now. I saw all the money he was giving. Hard to understand, JB. Okay, so you're validating GD's comment that JB is a significant contributor to the Lux channel. Listen, that's his business. Okay, why he would do that, I don't know. But, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But I wouldn't know why, but it's none of my business. Oh, hello, Jax. $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much, Jax. I love Dirk. #1 fan over here. Well, that's nice. Okay. Right. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Jax. Aren't you up early? I thought you wake up at 9 o'clock at night or something. Well, it's 7:30 on the East Coast. So, all right. System of a Clown. Morty, have you noticed every channel is now the GD channel? Amazing. Yeah, GD's everywhere. I really don't know how he ever sleeps or when he ever sleeps. He watches the late night shows, the overnight shows, the morning shows, the afternoon shows. He's always around. Maybe there's more than one person in his house that uses the same screen name, and he's got two people posting all the time. Don't know. GD, Jax, Dr. Bob have been killing it with their late night shows. You think so? Really, GD? Really? You like the content? You like the late night content? Well, yes. Happy birthday, Marcelo. Marcelo's the only guy who celebrates his birthday all year long. Not only month long, all day long, all week long, all month long. It's all year long. It's amazing. Jax is strong, doesn't bend over. Jax, JB is jelly on you. Right. Jax is strong, doesn't bend over. JB is jelly on you, buddy. I don't get that one. Okay. Jump on Jax. GD is an AI bot. You know, isn't that interesting? Because, I mean, I don't sit here and track his hours that he appears on chat comments, but it seems like he's around 24/7, 365. It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Anyway, all right, we're caught up there. That's pretty great. Okay, all caught up. Amazing. Yeah. Hey, this next video really sums up the face blast that JB gave to GD. He got, like, when a steam pipe cracks and the steam just blasts out of it. That's what he gave to GD. Wow, vicious, brutal. Okay, let's see here. GD, I was talking specifically about the Jax Dr. Bob 3 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, the overnight show, right? I do not condone the Morty hate streams. Well, I've got to tell you, GD, I've watched some of the late night Jax Dr. Bob show, and there's been a lot of viciousness and hate against myself and others. I mean, Jax maybe doesn't pay attention to it or goes along with it or just is unaware of it or doesn't notice it. But yeah, there's been lots of hate on that late night show. Not primarily, but it's there, and it's quite unpleasant to see these guys doing that. But hey. Okay, a bright link. When someone throws all their viewers under the bus, eventually there's no one left watching. Happens all the time. Yeah, you're right. You are right. Yes, agree there. You betcha. GD. JB spends big bucks to face blast. He's earned it. Well, it's nice that he has the money to enjoy his YouTube time, you know. GD's very talkative on the show today. GD, anytime you want, hop on the panel. You're always invited. When someone is spending triple the Portuguese minimum wage in super chats, he earns the right to face blast. Well, anyone can face blast. I mean, you don't have to be a big payer, big donor. Anyone can hop on any channel and blast away, you know. That's not related to how much money you send into the channel owner or to support that channel. Yeah, I'm sure lots of channels would welcome anybody to hop on and face blast at full strength on target of their choice. So, you know. And hello, little Dave. How you doing? Blondie was on a couple days ago briefly, and she referred to little Dave as Small Dave, which was kind of catchy. Yeah. All right, we got Dave here. Very good. 20 people watching. So let me see if we covered everything in the title. Scurvy, Hexes, Witchcraft, Vultures, GD, JB, Watch Nicholas, 90K, Pesos, Blasting, Puck, Jock, Bateman, and ROLEX. Well, you know what's funny about all of this? All of this stems from ROLEX, people. All of this. It all stems from talking about ROLEX. ROLEX. And somehow it attracts people from around the world who just love their Rolexes and giving out hate and face blasts and lies and viscountness and viciousness. It's all tied into their common love of Rolex. Even the ones who don't own a Rolex, they join as a non-Rolex person because they like the hate that's there, and they just get in on it and then blow it out of proportion completely with the hate and viciousness. It's amazing. And in fact, those people, if they were to be seen wearing a Rolex, it would look so absurd on their wrist. It would look like, is this guy kidding? What is he doing wearing a gold Rolex Daytona? That looks so ridiculous, so out of place on that guy or that person. It makes no sense. Think about it. Portuguese minimum wage is 870 euros per month. So, yeah. Okay. It's okay. She has the right to be upset. Who's she? Oh, Blondie. Right. He must know something about Dave. Ah, well. Blondie has Monkey's software. Well, she said she has some kind of software. I don't know the details of that, but pretty interesting. GD. Okay, GD is testing out that software. So apparently, every time I type Blondie, Blondie is alert. Every time I type Blondie, Blondie is alerted. Well, whatever. Brightling. A wise man once said, "Look how someone treats others and not just you." Too many people turn a blind eye to true hate that crosses a line because they have not been the target yet. Well, that's absolutely true. A lot of people, a lot of the lemmings and weasels who were viewers of the hate shows, not necessarily donors, just viewers, they watch it all the time, and no one ever speaks out against the hate and viciousness and psychopathy and meanness and degeneracy and derangement. They never speak out about it. Why? Because it's not directed at them, and they're scared shitless to say anything on one of those chats for absolute fear that they'll be gone after by those people. So they just go there. They support the channel by viewing it. Some support the channel by also donating to it, but they never speak out. So they're as guilty as an accomplice. I mean, it's true. Dave, I don't think she has the software. I think she whatever. Yeah. The last show I did with Blondie, which was a phenomenal show. It was a Hall of Fame show, Hall of Fame masterpiece. Was last year Christmas or New Year's? It was Thanksgiving, New Year's, or Christmas week. And it was Blondie and Doc's report and myself. It's still posted on my page, my video page. I think it's still there. It's incredible episode, just incredible. So, yeah. Let's see here. Guy Gadwa, what did you mean gold Rolex and junkyard attire don't go together? You know, it's funny. I wasn't thinking of the other guy, that guy. But now that you say that, it's absolutely true. And I can make a really vicious comment about what you're saying there, Guy Gadwa. Really vicious, but I'm not going to, because it would be that if I said what came to mind, that would be viciousness. And I'm not a viscountess kind of guy. At least today. Little Dave, someone on the Noodles channel. Oh, that's what Nick is called now by those people. Someone on the Noodles channel banned me, says Little Dave. Wow. Really? Well, they went all out attacking me when I banned you on my channel. Now they banned you themselves. How about that? Jax. Morty, my hate is directed, and rightfully so. That said, I have nothing but respect and good things to say about you personally. Well, me too, Jax. I mean, we've gotten along from the beginning. We've gotten along just great. I just feel that you're getting involved in by associating with these hate people, and you didn't talk this way. Like I heard you bits and pieces here and there on the late night show, the overnight show with Dr. Bob, and I never heard you talk like the way you've been talking now. I never heard that in past hearing you or chatting with you. So it is affecting your, and that's how it happens. It slowly creeps in to whoever the person is. It slowly gets absorbed by the evil, sick parts of one's mind, which we all have. And some people can keep it under control. Some people, when they tell, I hate my boss so fucking much, I wish I could fucking kill him. Well, yeah, people say that, but they don't kill him. But there are sick people out there who eventually, they do kill their boss. They do go postal, and the person with the rational mind or the healthy mind might say these things like, oh, I'm going to kill my wife, bitch. But they don't kill her. I mean, yeah. And, well, okay, whatever. Very good. Breitling, tribalism, afraid of being ostracized. Oh, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's the cult. Yeah. Yeah. I had these crazy dreams last night. I mean, absolutely crazy. It involved a dead body. I was covered in tattoos. I had some skin infection on my right arm, upper right arm. And there was a doctor in this dream and who was investigating the murder. He was looking at the murdered body. And I asked him, can you look at this when you finish that? And he looked at it and he goes, you know what that is? And I said, I have no idea. It just started just now. It had like this skin boils, or not boils, but some outbreak of something on my skin. He goes, that's herpes. I said, I've got herpes? He goes, yeah. I said, what? You know, and and I had tattoos all over my arm, and it was unbelievable. I'm forgetting it now, but really unbelievable. Green, holy shit. AD is testing out the system. Blondie, 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 blondie. Okay. Yeah, AD said he's going to go home tomorrow from the hospital. Right, exactly. I'm going to take a 30-second break. I want to turn off the heater. It's getting too hot here. It was freezing cold, or it felt freezing. So I'll be right back. And we're back. All right. I turned off the heater, turned on some lights, closed all the curtains, and I stopped by the kitchen. I picked up a package of McVitie's digestives, dark chocolate, and because I need a snack. These come from the UK. I prefer these over hobnobs. Hobnobs are heavier. They have a lot of oats in them. It's a heavier tasting. I guess they call this a biscuit, but I would say cookie. Anyway, okay, let's continue. AD. These are all things occurring under the evil. Okay. Wow. No panelists today. How about that? Oh, we had Bateman. That's right. Bateman was on. That was good. All right, I'm going to have a snack here while we're doing the show. ASMR cookie talk. These are good. Yeah, I mean, most supermarkets won't carry these because it's an imported English product, but McVitie's digestives. Dark chocolate coated. Very nice. These go great with a cup of coffee. Or I guess English tea as well. I've never had herpes. I've never had any STDs, VD. And that's surprising because I've been with so many whores all over the world, you know, whores from all over the world. I never caught anything. GD. Morty, since I can no longer support you through Super Chats, can I also send you $1 of Google stock or Bitcoin? Well, listen, thank you very much, but yeah, with Cash App, you can send Google stock or other stocks and Bitcoin as well. But I really don't want the Bitcoin because $1 of Google, not one share, but $1 of Google stock does nothing. I mean, it just doesn't do anything. It's just a dollar sitting in there in the Cash App under Google stock. So I'd rather just have cash. You know, I can't go to the supermarket and buy tuna fish with $1 worth of Google stock on my phone on the Cash App. So if you want to send $1 Cash App, $1 PayPal, I mean that's money that can be used for beans and tuna fish and bus fare and things like that. But thanks for the thought though, GD. But don't please. I mean, now if you want to send Bitcoin like by the hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, then yeah, well that's different because that can be used, you know. But just $1, it doesn't do anything. Nothing can be done with it because then I have to sell it, and I don't know what percentage Cash App takes when you sell a Bitcoin. I did have Bitcoin that I sold, so it's probably not that much. But, Little Dave, I thought that woman and I were all good. I apologized for past behavior and seemed like we move on. Then she turned nasty on me because she said I supported Nick. I don't know. No, that's between you and her. I don't know anything about it. GD. So let's confirm. So just to confirm, $1 Cash Apps are okay as long as I don't include messages with the N word. Yeah, that's what he did. And I returned that to him right away. I have the screenshot. I showed the screenshot. Yeah, no. If anybody sends me money with that disgusting, those disgusting comments, I'll just refund it. I don't want money like that. You know, there's good money and there's bad money and there's clean money. Bad money is money you make from being a pimp, a drug dealer. Normally, I would have said a pornographer, but, I don't know how bad pornography is of a certain category. Some categories of pornography are truly obscene and illegal. And making money from that stuff is not only criminal, it's dirty as fuck money. So, yeah, I mean, making money from breaking and entering a doctor's office to rip off narcotics, that's dirty money. I want nothing to do with it. Making money from working a job and supporting it to something you like, well, that's different. That's real. That's quote, clean money. It's not contaminated by evil doings and hate. Little Dave, the face blaster goes on Nick's channel, sends him money, yet she... All right, I think we've covered that. Okay. Breitling, money can have karma attached to it, no doubt. Oh, I believe that, yeah. If somebody murders somebody and steals the money out of their wallet, I got a better example. Some guy kills a woman, rips off her jewelry, or he's committing a home burglary. The woman comes home and he kills her. He steals the jewelry, and then the next night, he's got some girlfriend, and he says, "Oh, I got something for you, baby," and he gives her a ring or a bracelet that was from the woman he murdered's jewelry box. There's karma there, baby. No question about that. Who would do that? What kind of person would burglarize a home, steal jewelry? The lady comes home, he kills her, brutalizes her, kills her, and then takes the jewelry and all the money and whatever else, okay, and then gives a piece of the jewelry to his girlfriend or wife. But here, baby, this is for you. Does she have no idea where that came from? No idea, no suspicions where that diamond bracelet may have come from, that diamond emerald watch, bracelet, ring, anything? Yes, that's true. Another McVitie's. Very good. Bottle of water. Okay, we're here, folks. We're here doing the show. Panelists are invited if they want to hop on. GD or anybody. And Morty's Diner is open for business. And all the information is in the description section, but the channel can be supported with the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chats, Super Thanks, and there's one other thing. See, I forgot myself. Cash App, Ko-Fi, PayPal. Ko-Fi is great. The minimum that Ko-Fi, it's preset. The minimum you can give on a Ko-Fi donation is $3 minimum. Cash App, there's no minimum. PayPal, Super Thanks, Super Chats. Thanks. Yeah, I haven't been in. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. So that requires oomph, and I'll get to it soon enough. Breitling, the forces of good and evil exist. Absolutely true. Just look at the government. Power, greed, and narcissism are powerful. Hey, sounds like, well, yeah, completely correct. AD. See, here's a channel supporter. Chatting, participating from the hospital bed. Wow. That's the other thing, little Dave. Most of us were attacked for supporting Watch Nicholas, and he still burned us. I feel I was burned. Well, I mean, he just twisted on me. He just flipped. He went from being my friend to being a bitch. I'm a prick. I'm a bitch. Unbelievable. It's not unbelievable. Right. Rufus, Amazon gift cards. Oh, yes, absolutely. Amazon gift cards are a great way, wheelie, to support the channel. PayPal, just send an Amazon gift card of any amount. Morty's Diner at proton.me. And that can be immediately used for food, tuna, beans, boxes of rice. Staples. It can also be used for staples. And, daily living things, not 5-star steak dinners and buying a Yachtmaster or two. Yes, Amazon gift cards, absolutely. Well, for that matter, Chick-fil-A gift card. I can't pay rent I can't pay the doctor's bill, the dentist bill with a Chick-fil-A gift card. But those things would be nice for anybody. Let's see. GD, I'd love to, Morty, to come on, but I've developed a severe case of polyps on my vocal cords. It's hard. Okay, well, take care of that. Yeah. I got some McVitie stuck in my throat. Is he really coughing? I know Doc's is saying that. Doc's report. Was he really coughing? Or was he playing coughing? Breitling. Watch Nicholas does not burn. He starts a bonfire. Wow. Little Dave. Crown Prince bin Salman was in the Oval Office today. He's become a great friend of our United States. Yeah, I saw a thumbnail that he was there. I don't know what they're talking about or why he came over. You know, all these posts from the Democrat, deranged Democrat, the liberal haters about Trump spending not a penny of taxpayer money, but all private donations for the beautiful ballroom he's building at the White House. All this, quote, outrage. But these same people never said anything, not even a word, but only words of praise, if anything, when Obama ripped apart the White House to build his own personal basketball court at taxpayer money. This is true. You Google it. It's true. It's true. Nick said, you're not bended. Could you try leaving a comment over there? Nick said, you know, too much bending going on here. Here's to Bubba. Who's Bubba? Don't know. All right. Oh, by the way, Doc's report, on his last show or so, he put out an offer to the viewers. If anybody sends the Morty's Diner channel a $1,000 donation, PayPal, Cash App, you know, whatever, then he will unban everybody on his banned list on the Doc's Report channel. And no one took that offer, which means nobody wants to donate $1,000, one, and two, nobody cares who's banned on the Doc's Report channel. Or three, nobody cares what Doc's Report channel status is with people. So whatever it meant, nobody took him up on his offer. So anyway, Breitling, good thing Trump derangement syndrome is not covered under insurance. The country would go broke. Well, you're absolutely correct. Half the country, approximately, half the country is suffering from TDS. And Michael Savage nailed it 20 or so years ago. Liberalism is a mental disorder. You got to read that book. It's a classic. Liberalism is a mental disorder. It's absolutely true. And then he changed it years later. He said, liberalism is a mental disorder, and I don't have the answer. Oh, and I don't have the cure, which is correct. Patel Philippe, hello. I'm banned on. Patel, you're banned on the Doc's Report. Why would he have banned you? You weren't wearing a funny hat. You weren't giving the heavy sigh. Wow. Docs refuses to budge on that issue, Tan. Well, Tan, Patel, it's censorship of the media, the news business. Well, okay. Patel, you can immediately change that banning situation according to Docs' offer. If anyone, or in this case, if you, Cash App or PayPal, Morty's Diner, $1,000, he will, upon proof of upon verification, he will immediately unban everybody on his banned list. That's what he said. That's what he said. So, Patel, if you want to do a 1,000 PayPal Cash App, he'll immediately unban everybody on his ban list. Just putting that out to you, Patel. GD, why do you talk about Lux reports so much? Would it even matter to you if Lux Report bans you on his show? Why would you want to watch his show? Well, I mean, maybe you like it. I don't know. Patel, I can't trust someone that censors the news. It's a sign of authoritarianism and dictatorship. Next thing, he'll tell us he can pardon himself. Wow. Wow. Bart, how can Morty get invited to go bowling in the White House ballroom with Trump? You know, this is a true story. It's absolute fact, proven. The Secret Service agents in the Biden protection detail went public and said that at the White House indoor pool, the president, Joe Biden, would sometimes, when he went there swimming, which is nice that he has an indoor pool. I think that's very nice for a president to have that, okay? When he went swimming in the indoor pool, he would walk around naked. No swimsuit, no swimming trunks, naked in front of females on his Secret Service detail. This is true. But should that be surprising, considering that he was showering with his daughter, not when she was 1 year old or 2 years old, but older? This is all true. The guy's a pervert, deviant and a pervert. Kissing every girl, hugging, fondling babies, and not only babies, but teenage girls, women, kissing them, flipping out with their cheeks, embraces, stroking their hair, hugging them too inappropriately. Just look at all the clips of Biden with women, the way he treats them. Not including that one woman, her name was Tara Reid, if I recall correctly, who he accosted her in the hallway in the Senate. And he said, because he wanted her for sex, and she refused him, and he put his face right next to hers and said, "You mean nothing to me." And she went on the Larry King show right away and talked about it. And she had the proof of her mother, who she called that night and told about this. She was so terrified of the power that Biden could use to go after her, to, quote, silence her, that she left the country. She's now living in Europe somewhere. Maybe Portugal. I forgot where she moved to. It's all true. All true. Yeah, well, whatever. Rufus. Docs unbanned Rufus. Okay, well, there you go. How can Morty get invited to go bowling in the White House basement with Trump? Oh, can you imagine? That would be... I don't know which... I have to say, I don't know which would be better. Getting to go bowling with Trump at the White House, or getting to play guitar for 1 minute with Eric Clapton. Or just to hang out with him for a cup of tea. I don't know which would be better. Boris, was it after the beach, and was they wearing swimsuits? What? Was it after the beach? And was they wearing swimsuits? What are you talking about? The Biden thing? No, Biden was using the White House pool fully naked, walking around the pool area in front of the female Secret Service agents. They went public on this. Yeah. Little Dave, GD holds Lux's feet to the fire and keeps him accountable. You know that photograph of Lux sucking his feet? Sucking his toes? That is one of the most disturbing images I've seen anywhere in my lifetime. You know, I mean, it's one of those images that once you see it, you can't forget it, and you wish you never had seen it. Yeah. And now it's time for a crass commercial announcement.
The time has come. Why give your money away to people that don't need it? Morty needs the money. It's time to make it rain, bitches. Morty's Diner. Why give your money away to support a lifestyle? Give it to someone that needs it, appreciates it, and respects it.
Come on, but like, dude, what do? I lost so much money. Seriously, I didn't know I could lose this much money this fast. I'm so pissed. I lost so much money today. So much money yesterday. I lost like 3 Yacht Masters in like a couple days. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters. 3 Yacht Masters.
Okay, yeah. Hey, by the way, check out the video I posted from some other YouTube channel on my posts page. It's a Monty Python clip, which I had not seen before. It's very LOL. And maybe Jock will get to see it. It's very, very funny. Okay. Really? You think so? GD holds Lux's feet to the fire and keeps him accountable. He's accountable to no one. Don't you know that, little Dave? Rufus. GD. How? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Well, where are we here? 2 hours and 12 minutes. Amazing. I think I'm all talked out. This might be the end. I think we've covered it all. Scurvy, Hexes, Witchcraft, Vultures, GD, JB, Watch Nick, 90K, Pesos, Blasting, Puck, Jock, Bateman, and ROLEX. Right, we have to talk about ROLEX. Okay, hang on. Hang on. ROLEX stock. All of this hate, all this viciousness, all this derangement, defaming, defiling, debasing, degrading, destruction, it all stems from ROLEX people. It's true. I mean, it's true. Think about it. I mean, it's just true. But this ROLEX here, this date with the light blue dial platinum version, it's one hell of a watch. If I had this watch, I would wear it, but I have nowhere to wear it to. I guess I would just wear it at home. If I were in Las Vegas, I'd wear this watch to go to Krispy Kreme. You know, I guess I would. Or maybe to a gas station, a Wawa gas station for lunch. Mm-hmm. Everybody's kind of quiet. Maybe there's other shows on right now. Wouldn't be surprised. But, you know, no problem. Go whatever channel you want to watch. I've been watching lots of videos about otters recently. Really cute. Yeah. Cat and dog videos. I've been watching those. Videos about all kinds of stuff. It's a Raymond Chandler evening. Well, that's very interesting. There's a movie, speaking of that film noir category, there's a movie which is not really recognized, or it's underappreciated, or not well known, I mean. And it's from 1970, late 70s, 1980, late 70s, around then, with Robert Mitchum, Farewell, My Lovely. If that movie was in black and white from the 40s, it would have been one of the classics. But that's the theme of the movie, you know. But Robert Mitchum, you know, was just absolutely perfect in that role. Absolutely perfect. The movie was really, really good. I recommend that very much. Farewell, My Lovely. Let me look up the year on that. I could watch it again, no problem. Was it 1975? Really? Let me look this up. 1975. Wow. Amazing. Los Angeles private eye Philip Marlowe is hired by paroled convict Moose Malloy to find his girlfriend Velma, former seedy nightclub dancer. Robert Mitchum, Charlotte Rampling, John Ireland. And Sylvia Miles. Yeah. Just terrifically done. Sylvester Stallone is in it. He has a very, very tiny part in the movie. Very small. As some kind of hood. Before Rocky, very small part. Here's a review on a truly gorgeous, vivid, stylish color noir. Oh, I agree completely. That's very well put. Yeah, this is a gorgeous surprise, a retreat forward, a 1940s drama, not done in painful, nostalgic pastel hues and soft edges, but in bold, bright 1975 color and pitch dark shadow. It's absolutely true. You have to say the obvious and get it over with. Yes, this is a modern film noir, but it isn't a mere homage, nor a remake, nor a cheap imitation. Absolutely correct. This is an IMDb reviewer. Very well stated. It's taking the best of the 1940s film noirs from the 40s and 50s and filming it, that's where the story takes place, but filming it in a modern color. Here's another reviewer. It says, L.A. in June 1941, as it was depicted in the Raymond Chandler novel of the same title. Yeah, you got to watch that movie if you're into a really good film. You got to see it. All right, GD. After you mentioned those body cam videos, I started watching and was shocked by the type of behavior people can get away with in the U.S. Well, sometimes you actually see one of those videos where the cop says to the person, can I have your license and registration, please? And then the person rolls up their window and that goes on and on, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes before the police finally break the window, a half hour. But every once in a while, you'll find a video where the policeman gives the person two chances. Can I have your license and registration? And the person goes, why? What crime have I committed? They start the sovereign citizen bullshit. And then the cop just says, one more time, this is a legal order. Please show me your license and registration. And when the person rolls up the window and they just break out the window and pull them out, cuff them. That's it. So then the person's always screaming, I do not consent. I do not consent. It's just unbelievable. Yeah. Or, when they're trying to handcuff somebody and just goes on and the person's resisting and every once in a while, and it goes on way too long. And every once in a while, you'll see a bit where the cop just pulls out a taser and zaps the guy and says, okay, we're done. Zaps him and then they handcuff him. Yeah. But the police are hindered because of deranged liberal prosecutors funded by George Soros, those types, because they're afraid of blast back if they do their job properly. Getting sued or a bad write-up by the lieutenant or, being disciplined by the chief. So they're afraid to take action, which is what they're supposed to be doing. But anyway, you don't see that in South America. Yeah, they wouldn't get away with any of that shit. Yeah. I saw a clip in Russia in current day Moscow of some people protesting, and there were guys they were Cossacks doing for some reason they were dressed up in Cossack garb and to support Putin. This was several years ago. And there were some, idiot protesters there, criticizing Putin. So they just beat the shit out of them. Oh, they called the police. That was it. And the Cossacks and the police just beat the shit out of these protesters. They don't give a shit. Just, yeah. Little Dave, Morty would agree that the junk guy is the nastiest person to come around to these streams. Well, is he the nastiest? No. Is he the nastiest one to come around these streams in quite a while? Yes. Yeah. All right. I think we'll wind it up in 10 minutes. So we'll end it in 5 or 10 minutes. I'd like to conclude the show with a $500 super chat or Cash App. That would be nice, but I know I'm, just smoking the opium pipe. It'll never happen. But, I can always think about it. Ah, boy. Yeah, 5 minutes. We'll close out the show. Last go around for comments, channel support, or a panelist. Wrap it up in just a few minutes. Another interesting show that only 2 people watch, but everybody will talk about. Those people, I mean. Yeah. I watched a movie last night. I thought it was okay. It was with Kevin Costner, and it was what the hell was that movie called? It was about the Cuban Missile Crisis. I didn't think I would like it at all. It was on YouTube. What's the title of that movie? What was it called? 13 Days, was that it? Or what the hell was 13 Days? That's from the year 2000, starring Kevin Costner, about the Cuban Missile Crisis. It was, I'll put it this way, it was much better than I'd expected. My only criticism, way too much Kevin Costner is in the movie. Way too much. I mean, just way too much. And his accent, way too much on the accent. It was distracting. The guy who played JFK was very, very good. Very good work. Yeah. So check it out. 13 Days from 2000. There was a movie from the 70s, a TV movie starring William Devane as JFK called The Missiles of October, about the same story, the Cuban Missile Crisis. I don't remember when that was, probably the 70s. It was for TV, filmed as a play, more than as a film, kind of thing. And it was extraordinarily good. I think Martin Sheen played RFK in that TV movie. I would watch that again. That was very, very well done. Yeah. So I think that's it. 1 more minute. Wrap it up in 1 minute. You know, yesterday I bought Dave's Killer Bread. I bought it years ago. I didn't like it. So I thought, well, I'll try it again. It was like, I think it's called 21 Seeds, whole grain 21 seeds, or 21 grain and seeds, something like that. It's tasteless. It's completely tasteless. And when you open up the package, it's not soft. It's already kind of hard. I mean, so I for turkey sandwiches, I bought it. I bought some turkey as well. So yeah, I mean, was it good? Well, no. Is it a quality bread? Well, it doesn't have any taste. So I can't say it's a quality bread. The ingredients might be very good, but it has zero taste. And I don't like the texture, so I can't recommend it at all. Yeah. There's a bakery company here in the Northwest called Franz, Franz. I think they're based in Oregon, maybe Portland. And they have I buy their products more. So for bread, they have one of their offerings is called San Juan Island whole grain bread oil. It's very good. So if I were going to buy a supermarket brand of bread, I buy the Franz Bakery San Juan Island, which is an island on the Washington coast. Little bread update. And I think that's it. So, thanks everyone for watching the show. And thank you for the channel support. And see you on, I'm losing my voice. See you on the next show.
To come on, but like, dude, what do? I lost so much money. Seriously, I didn't know I could lose this much money this fast. I'm so pissed. I lost so much money today. So much money yesterday. I lost like 3 yacht masters in like a couple days. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters. 3 yacht masters.